So people always ask me, why did I write Grief Girl? Well, the reason I wrote Grief Girl is because when I was 14 and my parents were killed in a road accident, there was nothing for me to read. I searched for books that would speak to the horror I was going through and the terror I was feeling. And all of the grief books were talking about anger and sadness. But I thought, what about, am I crazy? What about the stuff I'm going through, the awful nightmares I'm having, and seeing my parents' bodies rotting under the ground, and there was nothing. And I thought I was going crazy. And I thought I don't know, as I got older, I thought, it's time someone wrote that book. It's time someone spoke about grief in a raw and honest way, instead of the way it is in the movies that, someone dies and we cry and a year later we're all fine and happy again. It's not like that. In our society, there's so much pressure to get over it. 6 months, why aren't you over it? Grief takes, for some people, many, many years. It took me years. My parents died when I was 14, and it wasn't until I was 16, 17 that I thought, okay, now I have to make a choice. This grief will either define my whole life or I will use it and make something of my life. And that's what I decided to do when, I decided to use my education and to make something of my life. And I'm hoping now that what I've made of my life will help other people. I'm hoping that my book will help people not feel so alone in their grief.